Arguably, one of the most complex transactions a company can undertake is a merger or acquisition. From the early stages of the target identification all the way to completion, foreign exchange movements can play a huge role in determining outcome of the transaction. Not every M&A deal will have FX risks within it, but many do, and it is on these types of transactions we want to focus. The M&A timeline can differ from deal to deal, but typically contains a number of important steps. Even as early as the preparation stage, FX risks start to appear in the deal assumptions. However, this early on, the risks are still very uncertain, and it is unusual to see a company hedge them. Instead, most choose to run the FX risks and closely monitor the impact. The first time that FX risks appear in a more meaningful way is after the initial offer is submitted. It is at this point where the risks become live as the assumptions are locked down and reflected in the offer price. Many companies would like to start hedging, but they are faced with a difficult decision. With a lot of uncertainty remaining around the deal timeline, approval milestones, and probability of success, they don't want to lock into derivatives that contain obligations. However, contracts without these obligations are typically more expensive. Luckily, the foreign exchange market has a variety of different instruments that a company can use to balance the probability of deal success against the cost of hedging, level of protection, and timing uncertainties. A company may choose to wait for the deal's certainty to improve before entering into a more fixed product, or they may choose to pay for a more flexible option. Some choose to stagger the hedging and move from more flexible products to more fixed structures as the deal moves nearer to closing. The reality is there are so many ways of approaching this problem, and the strategy needs to reflect both the deal dynamics and the risk appetite of the company. In this way, MUFG can help you navigate the gaps and build a strategy that best fits your needs. Hedging strategy aside, the company should spend time understanding its impact that the deal has on the particular FX market. If the deal is large in size in an illiquid or restricted market, then normal FX practices no longer apply. For large-size deals, the business should have a clear strategy on how they are going to enter the market, with how many counterparties and which ones, and what execution methods. This step is important because if execution is not handled properly, the company could end up moving the FX market against them and achieve a much worse rate than anticipated. A final important aspect that shouldn't be overlooked is integration. Once the dust has settled on the deal, the business will start the long and complex integration process. This can play out in many different ways. If the deal has a substantial impact on the financial and currency makeup of the business, the company may want to take a step back and re-evaluate its approach to asset and liability management, netting and hedging of intercompany flows or funds. MUFG's expertise as a foreign exchange provider covers all major currencies and markets. We offer comprehensive trading services as well as bespoke foreign exchange risk management solutions for a wide variety of situations, including managing risks related to merger and acquisitions. Be the world's most trusted financial group. This is MUFG.